Plaintiffs Ralph and Susan Schriever say they love their daughter, but they want her to be a responsible parent. Ralph claims 3 of his daughter's 4 children have been taken away from her, and 1 was born with cocaine in her system. Ralph and Susan are suing their daughter because they claim they drained their bank account raising her children. Defendant Stacia Schriever and her boyfriend Brian Conti can't believe Ralph and Susan are criticizing Stacia's parenting skills when they're the ones who used heroin while Stacia was growing up. Stacia insists she paid her parents for childcare expenses, and she's countersuing for emotional distress and defamation of character.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Yes, sir. We'd like to begin by stating that we love our daughter very much. We're not here to be vindictive, berate her, or belittle her.
Good.
Our problems pretty much began when our daughter entered high school. She began lying to us a lot. Her grades were failing.
That's a lie, Your Honor.
While my wife and I would go to work, our daughter would stay home from school and party a lot. And we put a stop to that and tried to anyway. We wanted her to be responsible, and she needs to learn how to be a good parent.
How many children does she have?
I have 4, Your Honor.
Okay, and when did she have the children?
She met a gentleman in 1999 and had a child, our first grandchild. And she had 2 by the first, which moved in when he went away, the father. They moved in. During that time, she met up with Brian. And within a year or 2 years, she moved out with my grandson. She got pregnant, and my granddaughter was born with cocaine in her system. And
how long ago was this?
She's 3.
06, Your Honor.
Okay.
The state,
We had custody of our oldest granddaughter at that time. We were very concerned.
Why?
Because she decided to leave her with us. We were worried about our grandson being with the both of them at that time also.
Sounds like what you're about to tell me is that at some point you took custody of all of the children? Is that what you're going to tell me?
Yes, sir. All 3 at one time. All 3.
Let me hear the background that she wants to give.
Thank you, Your Honor. Let me start from the beginning. I'm here today because my parents are accusing me of being a bad parent. Yes, I did choose to do things in my life that were wrong. Excuse me. I also grew up in a household where my parents were doing heroin. And they want to say that I'm a bad parent. Yes, I did have.
Sir, Your Honor, from the beginning,
please.
Okay, since I met Stacia, the first time I met Stacia at her parents' home, I took her and her 2 kids in, okay? I rented a house in Mount Dora, okay? Her parents called DCF on us. DCF come to our home. They tested us both for drugs.
Negative.
Neither one of us were positive for cocaine. They did it within an hour. They looked at the house. They checked the children out. There was no problem with children.
What year was this? This is 06?
06 stage? Yes, 06. I took great care of the kids, both of them, okay?
Now let's get to what you want to tell me in terms of the background.
From when I was growing up, I was in a situation where they both did drink. We moved from state to state. My dad did do cable wires, and that's how we moved from state to state. My parents were heavily drinkers, and they want to sit here and badmouth me today about it. I grew up around drunks. They were in heroin, and I'm a bad parent. Yes, I did choose to do wrong things in my life.
What did you choose to do wrong?
But I'm doing a lot better now.
What did you choose to do wrong as a parent?
I chose to do cocaine, Your Honor. I did choose to do cocaine. That was the past. I do have a beautiful 7-month-old daughter.
When did you stop?
Years ago.
What year?
Like 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
That would be 06?
Yes.
When your children were removed from you?
Yes.
Why were they removed from you?
They were removed from me because of, my daughter was born with cocaine.
Okay.
So.
I have the background. So I need to know why you're suing her for money.
So we drained our bank accounts, raising our grandchildren. We're suing for $5,000.
Why
today,
does
sir.
she owe you $5,000?
For out-of-pocket costs for bringing the children to the doctors, the dentist,
Child
They had
care.
Medicaid.
child care, daycare
Did
for
the
two of
judge
them.
order her to pay?
I'm sorry, sir.
Did the judge order her to pay?
Yes.
The judge can order child support from her.
Right,
He
and
can
she
order,
never-
he or she, the judge can order whatever they want.
She was ordered to pay, and she never.
you ever-
she
you
How
ever
never
much
done
was
receive
she
it.
that?
ordered to pay?
I believe it was around the amount of $200, sir.
Ma'am, you all tell me whether you were ordered to pay anything by the
No,
judge.
sir, I was not. And when I also had my children, when my ex went to jail in 2003, I immediately moved in with my parents. I was receiving food stamps, which they had received.
From 06 to 08, she had compensation from the state, the welfare department. She paid them $250 a month, okay?
Plus $500
Plus
more in
$500 a
food
month in food
stamps,
stamps that they
which
received.
they're still receiving to this
Quiet. I
day.
One at
can't
a
hear
time,
both
Stage.
of you. The fact is, unless the judge ordered you to pay,
Never did.
or you made an agreement otherwise to pay, they're essentially taking care of their grandkids
they-
like so many other hundreds
Correct.
of thousands, if not millions,
Absolutely.
of grandmothers have to do.
They-
They have to take care of the grandchildren because the child has a drug addiction or whatever the case might be. So you're all not alone. And unless you can show me that the judge ordered her to pay you, we have to determine whether she agreed to pay you.
No.
That's the only way in which she would otherwise owe. Do you have that order?
No, I do not have
sir.
that order with me.
The grandparents, we have no say
Sir,
in that
that
state.
is not the issue
I do
today.
have a promissory
That is
note.
not the, you have a promissory
Yes,
note
I
where she
do.
agreed to pay?
They both agreed to pay.
Oh, good. Let's see
recently,
that.
sir.
How much did she agree to pay?
That was
Ma'am?
Sir,
how
if
much?
you read it, we left it open, but if you read it, we just asked them to be fair. for
Our
raising-
daughter agreed to pay rent for herself and Crystal at the amount of $250 per month. Ma'am?
Your Honor,
Yes.
this was just recently, I handed them $240 every single month while I was there.
Now, this promissory note is signed as of July 14th of 09. How are you suing for $5,000 if she only agreed to pay you 1 month ago?
The reason we are suing for that amount that we asked for in the beginning is for all 4 children. Over the years that we have taken care of them,
Approximately 4 years, Your Honor.
and it's drained our annuities.
I've heard that and I feel
know.
sorry. And let me explain to you once again, you are not alone. It's just simply taking care of my grandkids.
And coming out of our pocket?
Yes. Your entire argument today should be that the judge ordered her to pay us $800 a month and she hasn't.
That's
Your
just
Honor?
it, Your Honor. He did not order her to pay us specifically.
If they weren't ordered to pay you, then they don't owe you. You could have asked for support, sir, but I can't do it. You have to go to the judge who gave you custody. Now, the counterclaim for $2,000 is for what?
I'm suing for emotional distress. Your
Emotional
Honor.
distress.
How so, ma'am?
Growing up around heroin.
Pardon me? Growing up around heroin?
They're both hepatitis
They're both
C
hepatitis
positive.
C
Sir,
positive
please
for
be
her.
quiet.
Okay.
From shooting up.
Mm-hmm.
They were both alcoholics. My father and I never got along. Granted, we did do a lot of things, fishing and stuff. But now it's, as I grew up, as I said, as I moved out, I actually moved out when I was 15 years old. My mother's words
out.
stated, pack your fill in the blanks and get out of my house, is what she said. So yes, I did leave at 15 years old.
Thrown out.
From then on, we just argued back and forth, and
Where
they've
did you
just
go
never.
Where did you go at 15?
I moved in with my boyfriend at the time, which was 30
When did you
years
start
old,
using drugs?
27 years old.
When did you start using drugs?
I was 23.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
29 now.
And
I do have
your
a job.
defamation is for what?
just basically bad mouthing me to all the family members. I mean,
What you have
I
to
know
prove-
what I did do wrong. I don't. It's supposed to be family, though.
What
If it
you
was
have to prove today in proving a defamation claim is that they intentionally said something that they knew was untrue. They said it to a third party, and as a result, it damaged your reputation. Did they say anything about you that was untrue?
No.
Sir, did
Well,
they say anything about you?
They said I abused the children. I put my hands on the children. I didn't take care of the children. I neglected the children.
Did you tell people that he abused the grandchildren?
No, our
All right. And
grandchildren.
sir, it's your word against theirs.
Absolutely.
So, I can't grant your judgment for defamation, ma'am, with regard to your emotional distress. Unfortunately, many kids grow up with negligent parents, abusive parents, and they can't sue for growing up with bad parents. That's not an actionable claim. And therefore, I can't grant you anything. With regard to your claim, there's no agreement other than we'll pay you $250 as of July 14th per month. Have they paid you this?
No, sir. That was
All right, so you're entitled to $250. I'll grant you that. With regard to the other child care expenses that you want for the years that you've cared for the children since they've been in your custody, I advise you to go back to the court where you obtain custody. You go before the judge. You say, Judge, it's caused us financial hardship. Would you grant us child support now and in the future? And will you grant us an arrearage? $250 for the plaintiffs. Your claim is dismissed. Go back to the child support court
They're not
or the
gonna
court in
listen to
which
us,
you
Your
obtain
Honor.
custody, sir. Have a good day.
I want to be part of this.
We've taken care of our children since they have been born, and this is the thank you that we get. I love my daughter dearly. I always will.
Love. This is not love.
You don't take your daughter on national television for money if you love her. It's not the way you love.
I understand the circumstances.
Lies.
This is not love at all.
You say jump, she says how high. I'm done.
Just walk away, please. Just walk away.
I mean, she's walked away out of our lives before for many, many years, and she wants to blame family
Done.
for
Can you
not
get this
helping
off
her.
of me, please?
My family, my husband's family are the only families that helped. His family never came forward to help.
My family never
Nobody.
came forward to help.
No, not at
My
all.
family sent thousands of
To
dollars
who?
down here. Not
To
to
who?
you. Not to you.
To you?
You were getting money from the.
You weren't getting-
You were claiming children. You paid Uncle Sam back from the money you got from Uncle Sam, and I'm going to prove that.
Go
Okay.
right ahead.
You barked
Go
up
right-
the
and
wrong
I'm-
tree when you come to me.
I'm
Legally,
scared. I'm
gonna
scared.
bury you.
You're going to go back.
I'm going to
behind
bury you.
bars.
I'll bury you.
Going back
I
behind
promise
bars.
you. Bury you.